welcome back to my channel. Excuse my voice, I have been sick, but I want to play, and I promised you that I will show you what I'm going to be doing with the dice that I got from Beebeecrafts. So yeah, I don't have a voice, but we can still do that, right? It's going to come back. I hope. So I want to make a birthday wand because there is a birthday coming up and I need to give a wand, or I want to give a wand. And I figured, hey, why not? Because they are just perfect to make a wand, right? So I did cut out stuff already. I'm not going to use all of the dice, but some of them. And the only die that did not come from BB, I'm not sure if they got it or not, but it's this one. And I just love to use it as the backing for my wand, like the very first piece, because it's perfect. I think it's perfect. I will put links down below in case you want to see the items. So I also used the birthday wishes stack from TCWV I bought at Tuesday morning 2 years ago, and guess what? Nope, I didn't use it yet, so I decided to use more, but you will see that I ended up using normal cardstock again. However, this is the backing. It could have been any color. It didn't have to be this paper because it's going to be barely visible. And I also cut out this one, and it's my favorite. So I'm just going to say this is my favorite because look at the doily it cuts. So this is pretty thick cardstock, and there's going to be some glare, I guess, when I show it to you, but this is pretty thick. It cut out perfectly. I had no problems. I just I cut it twice, but I always cut twice. You know, I move it forward and then backwards, so it comes back up to me. I do it with every die, so zero problems. And if you have a die like this, really, and they don't pay me or anything, you should use a brush. A friend of mine, thank you so much. You are like saving my life, because this helps so much with taking stuff out. I do clean the die with my brush, plus the die cuts, you know, all the little pieces. You don't have to take them out. Of course, you can use like a dryer sheet or something, but look, this is beautiful. I'm liking this. The size is perfect. You know, it's a doily. I'm not gonna buy doilies anymore. I'm probably lying, but this one you can make your own, you know, with anything you want. However, I did cut out this one because I wanted to put it down here. And then now I'm going to show you something that I was surprised when that cut out. So this is this die, and I didn't clean it because I want to show you why. So this is this die, and I did not disconnect the middle. Excuse me. If you disconnect the middle and take it away, you are going to end up with just paper here. So this wouldn't be here. It would be just, the paper would be there, right? But look at that. I did not expect it because it looks like this, but it cuts all of the little pieces out. So I have one here because I cut two out. And this is what you end up with. So from one side, I thought, oh, that's amazing, because then I can layer, you know, much easier than if I would have to cut it out. And I can make shakers, because I was actually thinking for this project to make a shaker, because you can stick them up, you know, and just have a shaker done in each of them. That would be cool too. I don't know if I will ever make it on video or something, but I'm just too sick to do that. However, be aware that those cut out, they will be like this, which is, like I said, good for layering. Yeah, for paper piecing. But if you expect one to stay in there, that's not what you want, you know. So if Beebeecrafts is watching, maybe like if you take out this knife here, then it would stay in. You know what I mean? It would stay in. So I don't know, you know, maybe a piece of knife here so you can snip it off if you want to layer, which I think it's a good thing. And something has to hold it in there. Otherwise, it's going to just fall out. But I'm going to use it like that. And that's the die that I cut out. And the last one that I did use, or I'm going to use in this project, is going to be the heart. I really, really wanted to cut out the heart because I think it looks so pretty. And it really did. It has all of the little tiny hearts inside. And here I used the brush as well. And I do have a piece of heart left on my foam. Look. So this is how tiny your hearts are going to be. If you don't have a little heart bunch, you could make confetti. You know, you can make the die and everything inside is heart confetti. So that's actually pretty good. Okay, all I have to do now will be just to glue one on top of the other. I wanted to use some stickers. Yeah, I will use a sticker later and some ribbon and of course a straw. And I picked this one just because this paper has all of the colors, even though I'm not using much of this paper, you know, but I will use another sheet with the balloons because I want to glue this on top and kind of have balloons there. So first things first, I have to glue. I want to layer it just so it's a little bit more sturdy, you know. So I'm just going to layer it real quick. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. I have been sick. I don't know what's going on with me. I mean, I know what's going on with me. So all I'm going to do is just to use a little bit of glue here and there and layer this up real quick. Just like that, because this die, it doesn't matter. See, I have some dies where you have to really put exactly one on top of the other, like you cut it, because they look like a circle, but they don't fit everywhere. This one fits perfectly. And I'm just, see, I just glued it down. Now I do want to glue it down onto the balloons, just because I like it. I'm going to cut around it a little bit later, but what I'm going to do is same thing once again, and this will make it a little more sturdier, even though 2 layers of cardstock is pretty sturdy. But I am going to layer this, or to glue this onto the balloon paper. Alrighty, just like that. And now I'm going to fussy cut it, because that's just what I do. Let me fussy cut all around it, and then I will have my own thing going on here. Of course, you don't have to glue it on the paper. You could just leave it like that. But it's very easy to fussy cut because the lines are straight. And I thought if you can see balloons all over it, it's going to be like more birthday-ish. So let me fussy cut that real quick. So that really took me like a minute or so because it's very, very easy. And this is how it's gonna look like. And now all we gotta do is just glue things on top of things and be done. So I do want my straw to go in first, and it's gonna be covered up with a third layer, so I'm not worried about that. I pinch it a little on top, and then I'll just stick it down here. Just like that. And because I don't like to make bows or something like that, I will just go ahead and glue the ribbon down there as well. And I think I'm gonna go, because this is so colorful, I picked yellow and some green and excuse me, blue. So gotta use my sequins ribbon here, or whatever you would call it, trim, I guess. Oh, I just need to figure out the length, and I'm gonna do it a little longer, just in case, you know. There you go. I barely use my sequin trim. What about you? Let me know. I barely use anything, I feel like. Or I just have too much of this stuff, so I don't know. So this is gonna go there, and I'm thinking about some pom-pom trim. I have a little piece here too. I think it looked good. And then I do have this one. It has stars, and it's like a plastic trim. Sure. It feels a little plasticky. I think it's cool. And I don't use it for anything else, as always. So we'll get one of those. If you did not see my ribbon organization, you should, because even though I don't use ribbon that much, I think it's still super organized. It's always organized, at least something, right? So let me cut this one off. Somehow my scissors don't want to cut. Okay. And I'm just gonna glue it on top of my straw. So I'm gonna have it all like that, kind of lined up. Not sure about the star one. Get some glue right here. And this part is gonna be covered up, so I'm not really worried about that. And stick my trim there. Okay, just like that. Now I will put this on top, and now of course I want to make a little bit of dimension there. Oh, look, there was still glue and it was still hot. It glued my doily already. No, we're not gonna go down yet. So I need a little bit of dimension right there. And Luna decided to talk. So you can use either the dots, you know, the foam dots, or I'm gonna use just some packaging. Put it on the back of my pretty doily. So definitely my favorite for now. For now. And then some more glue right here. I'm going to stick it on top, preferably in the middle. And I'm going to do it offset right here. By the way, this is the same shape actually. So the scallop around this, or the lace around this, it fits perfectly into that one. Look. So it's perfect. If you want to line it up, perfect. But I did it a little bit offset because that's what I want to do. And this gives you some dimension as well if you put some packaging on there. Okay, so there is that. Now I do want to stick this one on top like that, because I do want to cover up everything that's underneath here. If you go like this, you can still see a little bit, but if I go like that, it's going to be perfectly covered up. And I don't want more dimension on this one, just because I like it the way it is. And I'm going to put some glue in the middle here. And stick it down. And I'm going to do it this way, just to have my balloons pretty. Just like that. Okay, so I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Let me move it a little. I have to see it straight, just to see, you know, that's everything's lined up and good and pretty and everything. So now I want to put a heart right on here and the sticker, and I will be done. And I did not decide yet what kind of sticker I want to put on there. Oh, I want to go with happy birthday. That's it. Or should we do let's party? No, I think I want to do happy birthday. I'm going to use the Dollar Tree stickers. For some reason, the backing comes out, but the stickers are stuck. The stickers don't want to leave the packaging. No, don't use us. You don't have too many of us. So I want to have the heart and then the happy birthday right there. So I want to figure out where the heart is going to go. Just like that, somehow. So let me do this. And I'm going to use just normal glue, just because it's this lacy type of heart and it's paper on paper. So it's going to be fine. I will go on the outside. Don't need too much. I don't need to, you know, have glue all over this thing. Okay. And I see something that is not supposed to be there. A little tiny heart I didn't see. Okay. Now let me see how this is gonna go. So what, like this? Okay. a little heart down there. And I'm going to use more glue on this one just because, you know, I'm not trusting the stickiness here. But art glitter glue is pretty good, and I'm pretty sure it's going to hold up there. And it says happy birthday. Ta-da! We are so done. It's a little happy birthday wand. Now you can choose if you want to put anything on here, you know, or if you just want to leave it like that. I do want to look first how that looks like. It looks pretty good. So those are a little bit too long here. I'm just going to snip off the ends. Just a little bit, because I don't want them to be longer than the straw. So, okay. And there is that. My little happy birthday wand. So I think it turned out really pretty and cute. So it does have a little bit of dimension. You can see in there if you look from the side, but I don't think it's like bad or something. I like it. I'm liking it. I like making wands. Anyways, so that was something good. That's why I picked the dies, actually, because they are round, and I said it before, they don't have a certain way you have to use them. You know what I mean? So you can just use them as a doily. You can layer it up like I did here. You can paper piece it. You can do whatever you want to do. And they messaged me the other day, I think yesterday, and they said that they have a sale, US warehouse only. And it's like 75% or something, and it goes until end of May. So there is still a couple days left if you want to check it out. I will go check it out too. I didn't yet, I have to say really honestly, but I'm going to go and check it out. I'm loving this. What do you think? Do you like this? I like this. So whoever will get it for their birthday is hopefully happy and likes it too. So if you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, check out the links in the description, and enjoy your day, I would say. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.